Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Maya and I hope that you're having an awesome week. In today's video, I'm showing you this look right here. This is my no makeup look. Very easy to do, so if you want to learn how to do it, just keep on watching. Start things off, I'm just starting with a blank canvas. My skin has been prepped and I have moisturized and cleansed my skin. I'm now going in with my favorite primer. This is the HangoveRx from Too Faced. What I love about this is that it's very hydrating, moisturizing, and it has some skincare benefits. It's the perfect base for that dewy, glowy foundation look. So I'm applying this everywhere, all over my skin, on my face, under my eyes, on my eyelids, on my neck, which you'll see in a second, and it looks absolutely freaking stunning. I'm applying this everywhere so that there's that even, consistent finish all over my skin. So there's not like one dry area, one really hydrated, glowy area. You know what I mean? Here I'm going in with my Mercier foundation. This is the Flaawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation in 2NW2N2. It's the color Linen. And I love this because it's my perfect shade. You'll see it just blends in so flawlessly. I'm using 2 pumps, which are really mini, tiny little pumps for my entire face. And it just really blends in and gives my skin that even tone without having too much coverage. It still looks like my skin. It's not heavy by any means, and it's definitely not full coverage. This is like a buildable light to medium coverage foundation that just really helps to blend out those imperfections, or like kind of mesh them without it looking heavy at all. So it really looks like skin, which is why I love this foundation. And as you guys can see, it's bouncing back that light a bit, so it does have that radiant, luminous finish that it claims on the bottle. So this is a big win. I have combination to oily skin and I still love this foundation. It's not too like glowy to wear every day. It still looks awesome on my skin and it lasts. It's not one that just like falls off my skin. It really does last. I find that a beauty blender is really key here. It blends everything out flawlessly and it helps it look more like skin. I'm then using the back of an eyebrow pencil to blend out my eyebrows, really just moving them into the place that I want them to. So I'm just using the spoolie end, so if you have just a regular spoolie, you can use that. And then I'm using my brow gel from Milk and applying a decent amount to my eyebrows, not too much. I still want them really feathery and I want them lush and just beautiful looking. I'm then going back with my spoolie to make sure that all of the hairs are like individually combed and that there's no excess product in my eyebrows, because sometimes with these little brow gels you can get like a little clump of product in one spot. So just going back in with the spoolie helps to make sure that it's really feathery and it looks just like that editorial feathery brow. I'm really keeping it natural though, so I'm not trying to overboard it with like the soap brows kind of look. I just want it to look like my natural brows, but you know, a little bit more defined. Then I'm going in with my concealer. So this one right here is the one from Fenty Beauty. What I really like about it is that it has really great coverage, but because it's a liquid product, it doesn't crease or look like way too heavy at all. I'm applying a good amount, but honestly it's because I have really dark under eye circles and I have dark eyelids with very prominent veins. So if that's not the case for you, don't feel like you need to do this or do it as heavy as I do. You know, just really assess your skin and see, like, you might not even need concealer at all. Like, I know, shocker, but like honestly, if your skin is in good shape and you don't have like dark circles that are genetic like mine that are super crazy, maybe you can just use a little bit of concealer or none at all. And then I'm just using a few little dabs where I have some acne spots. But to be honest, this look is about looking natural and it's not about covering up every little imperfection, so don't feel like you need to do that either. You can just leave that veil of foundation and that should be enough to like really just mask some of that and give you that even skin tone without it looking too heavy. I'm then just blending this out. We're going to go in with a little bit of an eyeshadow color in a minute. So once we get that down, you'll see our eyes are a little bit more defined. But I do want to just blend these colors out and make sure that there's no creasing. Sometimes you want to go like right back with the beauty blender before you set with powder because creasing can definitely happen. And again, just pouncing this, so you won't see me really rubbing my eye area too much. And definitely not with the beauty blender. I don't rub my beauty blender because that's not really how it's supposed to be used. So yeah, I just pounce it back and forth under my eye. I'm now using my Chanel bronzer. So before we go in with any powder products, I'm finishing up with my like liquid and cream products. This is a cream bronzer, and it makes such a beautiful like difference on your skin. It adds some depth, some warmth. It's amazing. I really highly recommend this bronzer just because it gives you like such a beautiful flush of color. This is great for light to medium skin tones. I have a few friends who have used it that are like super pale, and I'm a little bit more like a medium skin tone. And even if you're a bit more like tan, because I'm definitely not like a pure medium skin tone, you can use this bronzer. It's awesome. I really love it. I'm applying this in a very generous portion of my skin. I just want to have like a little bit on the edges of my skin. I'm not trying to contour at all. And now I'm just smoothing out my concealer before setting my concealer with powder because I did have a little bit of creasing. So now I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. This stuff is awesome. I really love this powder. It doesn't leave your skin looking flat. It does set really well, but it just leaves luminosity to your skin. So you'll see like I'm applying this kind of throughout my skin in a few areas where I get oily, and my skin doesn't look dehydrated or flat by any means, which is awesome. You don't find that in every product. Now I'm using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer with my E40 Sigma brush, and I'm applying this very generously throughout the crease of my eye and also a little bit onto the lid itself to just give a nice wash of color. We're not doing like a very intense crease look. This is just about defining slightly, and you'll see I'm also bringing that under the eye a bit for more of a natural look. I'm then just giving my eyelashes a little squeeze with this Tweezerman eyelash curler. This is just a great step to keep your eyelashes looking natural but like still curled. And then I'm using a little bit of mascara. This is the Thrive Causemetics mascara, and I'm applying like more of a lengthening mascara rather than a volumizing one so that this looks more natural. And you'll see in a second I also go back in with my spoolie to make sure that these are defined, there's no clumps, and it just looks super natural. This isn't the most like, wow, your eyelashes look amazing kind of look. It's really about it looking like your eyelashes just are there and not like the focus, because if everything else is super bare and you have like these chunky eyelashes, it can definitely take away from the whole look. I'm now using this like light pink peony colored blush. Everything will be linked down below, you guys, so all the details of the products will be down below for your reference. This one is from Benefit, and I just love this color. It's such a great nice shade. You don't want like an intense like, oh, here's my blush. And I'm using this lip balm. This one is from Trader Joe's. And then the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. This has such a nice tone to it. It's a very subtle wash of color, very wearable, but it gives your lips a little oomph, a little something to make them look defined and beautiful. And last but not least, my Pixi by Petra setting spray. This is like the key right here. It gives such a beautiful glowy finish to your skin. It has a little bit of like a skin oil in it, so it does hydrate as well, and I just love how it leaves my skin. Again, I am combo/oily, and it still looks great. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below and hit the like button. This is our final look. It's super simple. It looks like you, but better. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!